where to start, that's the thing. No. This foundation has literally got me the most views on any video I've posted on YouTube. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing very well. So we are on the floor, as you always start a video. I'm gonna be doing my makeup declutter today to pack for my move. So yeah, I'm gonna go through my drawers, declutter them, and also pack them with you today. So if that's something you'd be interested in seeing, I don't know why I would be, but my makeup video, my declutter videos do quite well. So there we are. If you are interested in seeing what's in my drawers and what I sort of get rid of or what I've used up, or just seeing what's in these drawers, because I'm quite interested to see what's in these drawers, then please just keep it watching. So yeah, if you didn't know already, I am moving, so that's why there's boxes everywhere and I'm sat on the floor and this room's so messy and I need to sort out all my stuff. So there is a chain of videos coming and this is probably not going to be one of the first, so I will leave the others linked if you haven't seen the other videos. With that being said, let's just get into this declutter. So I'll show you the drawers that I'm currently using. If you haven't seen one of my other declutter videos, I will leave it linked below, but I think I did it in about January, so it's been a while since I decluttered, obviously. These are makeup drawers and these are sort of like skincare, hair, you know, perfumes, etc. drawers. So we're going to be tackling these today because I haven't done my skincare drawers. It's my skincare drawer. I haven't done this one. I've decluttered the other drawers. I mean, ish. They're all full, but they're decluttered, if that makes sense. So we're going to be tackling these makeup drawers today, which are full. They're not full, but they're full enough. And I don't know if I need them all, so we're going to be trying to declutter them so that I don't have to take it all down with me, but we shall see. I also want to show you the boxes I'm going to be using. So these are just from Wilko. I think they were like £2 or so. I got a couple to sort of test how much goes in them. Now this makeup box is for like my mum and sister because it's stuff that I've not used, or it's stuff that I've used like once and they might want to use. So these boxes fit a lot in, so I'm hoping, for mum and my sister, I'm hoping that I can get a couple more of these, and these should hopefully take a lot of makeup from these drawers. I also have this big one if necessary as well. So yeah, let's just get to it. Oh, this is so cute. So I put you guys on my little tripod and that seems to be working really well, so great. So you can sort of see what I'm doing in these drawers. Move you a bit closer. So let's get started in these drawers. I don't even know where to start, that's the thing. Like, I'm also not very good at getting rid of stuff, so that's fun. Let's get stuck into this drawer. So I might just pick out things and say whether or not I'm going to keep it or bin it or what I think about it. Does that make sense? Hopefully. Right, fixing sprays, obviously always kind of need fixing sprays. These two are from Makeup Revolution. Another one, Makeup Revolution. Another one from Technic. This is like one of those ones with sort of, oh, how pretty does that look? Keeping that because obviously. Hand cream, if you're interested in hand cream for really dry hands, which I do have, especially now we're using loads of anti-bac. This stuff is great. It's such a weird thing to put in here, but this is really good hand cream. And I've got multiple other little hand cream bottles. You know, at Christmas, your nan gets you hand cream. She got me cute little bottles of hand cream, so never gonna run out, that's for sure. Ordinary primer is so good. I've got it on today. And it's so good at like hiding your pores and like really smoothing out the skin. This is great, and I think it was probably about £5 because the Ordinary is very affordable, so I would definitely recommend that. Some hair gel. I've actually been using that to stick my brows up, so if you're interested in a brow, sort of you want to find out how I do my fluffy brows, then just let me know below. I'll show you how I use this. More hand cream. This is like a cute little, it's really dirty, so don't judge me, but this is an eyelash case. As you can see, I have loads of eyelashes, so obviously when I've like lost the box or whatever, or they just come in like a cheap little cardboard box, I can put them in here to keep them safe, so that's great. I think I just got that from Primark. Right, as for Empties, let's just talk about Empties. So this is more or less empty. This was the Revolution Super Fruit Extract Antioxidant Serum and Primer. I used this, but I think it was a bit sort of fruity and a bit scented for my skin. I think it brought me out in spots. I can't quite remember. But then I did use it all, so I'm not sure. I obviously liked it, but I've used this a long time ago now. So I probably obviously don't want to repurchase it. Well, I haven't repurchased it, so there must be a reason for that. So that's probably going to go in the bin. I hate throwing away things, that's the problem. And this is like glass, so I presume I can recycle it. I'm not too sure, but I don't want to chuck things in just like the normal bin. I obviously want to try and recycle what I can recycle. If anyone has any tips on how to recycle sort of makeup products or anything, please let me know, because I want to, I'll maybe keep the things I'm going to bin whilst I'm filming this, and when I upload it and see what you guys say, if I get any responses to tips to recycling these, you know. So I'll just put them to one side. Lottie London primer. I think it's nice. I mean, I haven't used it that much, evidently. You know my love for this if you've been here a while. MUA Pro Base, absolutely love that. Glow drops from Primark. Yeah, they're all right. I mean, I've clearly used the bottle, so that can go in the bin. High Beam by Benefit. Not a fan. I tried to put it on underneath my makeup today, but I think that the highlight is just the highlighter I used. I really doubt it's any of this, because I put this on underneath my foundation and I don't think it's really done anything. Another Ordinary primer. This is also very good, but I haven't used much of it at all. Don't know if you can see that, but it's more or less full. I really like it, I just don't reach for it for some reason. Maybe it's because it's effort. Like, where's the other one? The other one's just in a squeezy. The other one's just in a squeezy tube, and this one's in like a little pipette, so perhaps it's just my pure laziness that chooses which one I use. Makeup Revolution Jelly Highlighter. I like to use like liquid and cream highlighters underneath my foundation, so I might keep that one. It's sort of, it was okay. It's not the best thing in the world, because the jelly is just such a weird consistency, but either way, I think I like it. This is so good, but I try and use this sparingly because it's very expensive. This is the Too Faced Hangover X Primer. Love that, but again, like I say, rather expensive, so I try and use it sparingly. Technic Primer is quite good. Very silicone. It's like pure silicone, so if you're not interested in silicone primers, then this isn't for you. But it's a smoothing primer. You can see it's all like silicone jelly stuff. It's quite good, if I'm honest. NYX Dew Me Up is almost empty, so I might as well just get rid of this. This is so good. I'm absolutely obsessed with this. I think I repurchased it once or twice. This might be possibly my second bottle. It is more or less empty. So good. I mean, it's one of the few products I've even tried from NYX, but honestly, it's very good. I have about 100 lip balms, because I don't know why. Again, this is a Revolution product, Pore Refining Serum, so it's like a primer. I used to use this a lot. It's gone really kind of gross around the sides, so maybe I need to clean that. It's just like a very liquidy sort of primer. I'd say this is quite similar to the Ordinary primer. Primer from Nip and Fab is more or less, I've used this quite a bit, but it still feels quite full. I do like it. I don't think it does anything crazy. It's quite a nice primer. It's more of a moisturizer, that Nip and Fab one. I feel like it was more of a moisturizer. Professional, everyone loves Professional. That is great. I would love to try their new one. I think it's like a hydrating pore filling primer. I would really like to try that. Cute little clips, they're always cute. Cute. Okay, got these from Amazon, by the way, if you're interested. Clinique Chubby Highlight Stick. I love this. I really recommend that. I love it. It's so nice and so easy to use under your makeup. My leg's going dead now. Makeup remover from YSL, just a tiny little one I got in like a little Christmas box. I mean, it's cute. I don't want to use it, you know. This primer I used a lot, and I think I repurchased this a couple times. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Perfecting Primer. Bought it. I really like this. Again, very smoothing, very pore filling, sort of like a smooth canvas underneath your foundation. I really like this stuff. I got this cute little ball from my mum for Christmas. This is a Fenty Beauty mini fairy bomb. I think this is like full of highlighter, and then you just sort of like pop it all over your body. Super cute. I'm sort of saving it for like a special occasion. I'm not sure what the special occasion would be, but I think this is really cute if you want a little bit of glitter, body glitter, and you're feeling a bit extra. I mean, obviously I don't think you can get this now because it was a Christmas like gift, as you can see, but super cute. I love that. I love this, but as far as I'm aware, I think it gives my lips an allergic reaction. I might use it now on camera just to see if it gives me an allergic reaction. It smells like sweets, like strawberry laces. Oh, right, this is the before. Right, we'll give it a few minutes to see what happens. A lip scrub right at the back of my drawer, but they're always very handy. It's just sugar, isn't it, basically? Literally is probably just sugar and food colouring because it's pink, I don't know, but just a little lip scrub. That's, I might as well keep that. Not gonna hurt anyone, is it? So with that being said, that drawer is empty now. Somehow I need to try and pack this away. This is all my primers and stuff from that drawer, and all the random stuff that was in that drawer. So somehow I need to try and pack that into this. I'm gonna need more of these, let's be real. Oh God, why have I even done this? Also, my lips are starting to hurt, like super tingle. Have they got any bigger? Right, all of this needs to be packed somehow neatly into this box. Okay, one box full, and I literally got everything in it besides some weird glitter glue thing that I've had for like years. I think I got this for a festival and I just kept it because it's really good at sticking glitter. That was actually rather successful. So one box is full of primers, so I just need to get like a Sharpie or whatever, write that on the top. These do kind of clip on, but I don't trust that too much. I'm gonna get some brown tape or just tape and tape around it so that they don't come off. Like I said, I've got one of these, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have 4 more drawers to fill, to empty. So I'm thinking this big box will be good for palettes. Let's do palettes because this box is going to be big enough for palettes. Right, this, however, is the biggest palette I own, and also not going to fit anywhere. So I'm going to have to sort of like tape that up and paper that up so that it doesn't break. I mean, I don't use it, so I'm not sure what to do with it, but I'm also just not going to bin it because I don't use it. Do you know what I mean? It's a big Revolution Colour Spectrum palette, like a face palette. It's got a bunch in here, so like, I don't know if I'm ever doing anything majorly creative, which I doubt it, but if I am, I know I've got loads of colours in here that I can use if I need. But okay, James and Morphe palette. Love this palette. It's a bit of a mess, but I really do like this palette, so I'm going to keep that. We've got the Beauty Bay Identity palette. This is also a great palette. Too Faced palette. I think I showed this in my Christmas video because I got this for Christmas. I really like it. Nice colours in here. I'm not going to be able to get rid of anything. I'm really bad at doing this. Morphe Copper Spice palette is a great palette. I don't even know if they still sell this, but it's such a good palette, and it's such a go-to if you're just like, you like your warm tones and your browns. These palettes are great. So there's the Copper Spice, and there's also Bronzed Mocha. I've used these both quite a lot, but honestly, if you're into your warm browns and neutrals, these two palettes are great. Obviously you don't need both. Don't get me wrong, one probably would have been fine, but I think I was too keen, so I got both. I'm gonna keep those because, like I said, I'm not very good at getting rid of stuff. Fenty Beauty Milk and Spice palette is gorgeous, and if you haven't seen my video testing this, I will leave it linked below because it's a great palette. It's really, they've got really good colours in here, really interesting colours. The blue is stunning, so yeah. Revolution Shook palette. Again, I used this a lot for a period of time when I got it. I also have done a video on this as well, so I might leave that linked below as well if you're interested, if this palette's good. Again, not sure if they even sell it anymore, so I'll check that before. I probably see some similarities in these palettes if I'm honest, because I like warm tones and browns and like shimmery shades and sort of neutrals and stuff. I'm not super colourful, so you might see some similarities in these. Bunch of sleek palettes, which if I'm totally honest, I have not used probably ever, so I might see. Can you even put these on Depop? I don't know what the deal is with that. Like, this has not been touched. Look at how perfect that is. I've not touched any of them shadows, so I might see if I can put these on Depop. I'll leave my Depop linked below if you are interested, and I've put these on. Naked Smoky palette was probably my first Urban Decay Naked palette, and also my last because I've not bought any more. I don't know, I just don't go to Urban Decay for anything. I know they're quite a good brand, but they're just not one of my go-to brands, you know. So Naked Smoky palette, have not touched for probably about 4 years, but I might as well just keep it, you know. See, this is the issue. I just go, oh yeah, I might as well just keep it. But also when it comes to makeup, I don't know what else to do with it, like I said earlier. So if you have any ideas of how I can get rid of makeup, or I don't know what to do with it, so do let me know what I could do with things that I definitely don't want or don't use. Revolution and Soph palettes, I love these and I use these so much. I am a big fan of hers, if I'm honest, here on YouTube, so I picked up these two and I really like them both. Great palettes, great colours, great formula. I mean, Revolution do amazing palettes for an amazing price, so like, I don't really know how they do it. And you'll probably see a lot of Revolution palettes in here because I picked up loads when I was younger. Like, they were sort of like my go-to brand initially of who, or when I started getting into makeup, they were like my first brand to go to, you know. So this is the Revolution Pro HD Amplified 35 palette. And again, very warm brown neutral tones, because that's just what I was into and sort of what I am into now still. Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon palette. I really liked this for a while. I just used this. I got this in TK Maxx for £16, and apparently it should be 50, which we love to see. So that's probably why I picked it up, but it doesn't look like I've used it at all. But I did, or I have, sorry. Again, it's very neutral in that sort of tone, so perhaps I just thought, well, I've got loads of other palettes like this, so why did I even buy this? But, you know, I did. I really like it anyway. It just smells like chocolate, which we all love, so it smells great. Now, I've got a lot of little mini eyeshadows in here, which I do not want, so please someone tell me what I can do with them. Bunch of Revolution palettes. That is such a joke. Look at how many Revolution palettes I have. Why does one need this many Revolution palettes? I don't, but look at them all. I'm a bit of a collector. I think that's the issue here. One of the issues. I have Revolution, 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 Revolution. Pile's just got bigger. Oh, Technic, Technic, Technic. We've got some Model's Own in here. Not a huge fan of these Model's Own palettes, I won't lie. I think I picked them up in TK Maxx and did like a little, did I do a Model's Own brand video? I don't know, but I'm not a fan, so try and get rid of these on Depop. Technic shadows I really like. I mean, these look so similar to Revolution palettes, it's actually a joke, but I did really like these. I think I got sent these, which was very lovely. But yeah, warm tone, that looks very similar to any Revolution palette I have. Ah, there we go. Quite similar, I'd say. Do I need both? Probably not. I'm probably going to keep both. So we've got Technic palettes. Revolution ones. What are the other Revolution ones we've got? So there's this one called Reloaded Neutrals 3. It's just very warm, purpley, pinky sort of shadows. We've got this Pretty Creative palette, which is super cute, very colourful sort of palette, and you've got 2 highlighters on either side there, and then a bunch of colours in the middle. This one, brand new apparently, so that's fun. Apparently I've not even touched this. That's great, or have I? Let's have a look inside. Maybe I just kept it in the box.
Looks like chocolate bar ones from Too Faced. Don't really want, I don't really need. Cooler tones that I'm not totally into. Just a cute little bronze palette from Primark.
As you can see, I have touched these a lot and used them a lot. Look at that. Warm tones, warm tones, warm tones. Why am I like this? Warm tones. Warm tones. Warm tones. Very, very similar. Warm tones, very, very similar. I cannot deal with this. Why am I like this? I think I have to keep this because this might be my first like eyeshadow palette, if you know what I mean. Like, I used this so much. Look at the state of it. This was probably like my first proper eyeshadow palette that I really, really liked. And like when I started doing makeup a good few years ago now, so that's kind of crazy. A lot of memories in this eyeshadow palette. That sounds so sad, but like I can remember myself using it. I put it on my blog quite a bit, Instagram quite a bit. I remember using this way back when, so I feel like I have to keep that. Like, old Revolution, newer Revolution. Look at the difference. Thank you. All of these I'm going to try and get rid of, so if you're interested, I will link my Depop below so that you can check it out, because I would like to give these to people to use. I don't want to bin them, so yeah, like I keep saying, I'm going to try and not bin stuff and just sort of pass it on to people that I might know that want it. Okay, let's get started on the foundation and concealer drawer. So this is the one I'm wearing today actually. The PS Double Coverage Matte Foundation, really good foundation. I really like this. I think it's supposed to be a dupe for double wear, so I really, really like that. So 100% keeping that. As for concealers, Revolution, I use this religiously, like every single day. This is their matte base concealer, but I've got it in shade 13.5 as like a cream bronzer. I am obsessed with this. I cannot stress how much I use this. And this is the Revolution Hydrate and Conceal concealer. It is dirty, so let me just give that a wipe. Now I've got the Infinite concealer on, and then I realized that it got super dry and like my under eyes look dry without any powder, so then I popped a little bit of this on. This is definitely my favorite, I think, out of all 3 of the concealers. So the Conceal and Define, Conceal and Hydrate, and the Infinite. I think Conceal and Define Original is my favorite. No, sorry, what did I say? Hydrate is my favourite, then Define, and then Infinite. In this tube, I'm going to pop the cream products because, like I said, hopefully they'll move around less and they won't break. I quite enjoy this on a no makeup look day. This is the PS My Perfect Colour Liquid Concealer. Medium coverage, and it's in the shade Cool Sand. So it's a much sort of my skin tone concealer, if you can compare these 2 colours. I really enjoy that for, like I say, a no makeup look. This is the Bourjois City Radiance. It's like a BB cream. It's a bit dark for me, but it's really great on holiday. I love this on holiday because it sort of matches my holiday natural tan. That's a great product. I really, really like it. Elf Camo Concealer in a darker shade for contour is great. This is really warm. It's like a rich, it's called Rich Chocolate, so it's quite a warm bronzy shade, which I much prefer to a contour. Yeah, I think a white concealer is really handy to have for a base if you need like a really bright base for your colours or for your eyeshadow, whatever it is. I think that's a really good idea. This is good. I used this for quite a while. This is the Revolution Fast Base Concealer. This is the one with like the sponge tip, and you know, you like twist it up. This I really like. The packaging, awful. It gets so dirty and so messy. Look at that. That's just gross. But I do enjoy this concealer when I want a bit of like a lighter weight concealer, not something that's so heavy. This is the Eraser Eye by Rimmel, but in like a pinky shade. So this is in brightness. It's supposed to sort of hide your bags and that sort of thing, like counteract the colour, like counteract the darkness, because it's like a pinky shade. So I quite like it, especially when my eyes are super dark. This used to be my go-to cream contour stick. This is the Primark concealer in chestnut. Doesn't look like much, but I used to use that all the time. This is the Benefit Majorette blush. Now I don't know if they still sell this, but I've had this for years and always hated it because I hated cream blush. Now cream blush has come back in on trend, I guess, and I've started to use it again. It's so nice. It's such a cute like peachy shade. I love it. This, I believe, is a little sample of a Giorgio Armani foundation. Look at how tiny that is. I don't know who I got sent that by. But I got sent this tiny little bottle, look at it. And I love it, but I use it so sparingly. I cannot even explain, like, it's the tiniest little thing. I have these two cream contour palettes which look gross. Like, please don't judge me for the state of these look awful. This Technic one, I think I got sent when I got sent a bunch of Technic stuff, which is very appreciative, thank you so much, but I don't really like this palette. I have used this one more than anything, but the concealers and stuff I don't really like. I think I've used this one, as you can see the pan. I've used it because I find palette concealers good to use for a cut crease, so that's what I've used those for mostly, but I'm not going to keep it. I'm going to get rid of this. Like I said, trying to be strict with myself. I think likewise I'm going to get rid of this one, to be honest. I've had this for quite a while. It is the Revolution HD Pro HD Cream Contour Palette. I've used it a lot. You can see all the pans in at least these 3 shades, so I've definitely used it, but these I don't use. That's way too dark for me. The yellow, what is even the point? And yeah, it's just a bit gross now, so I'm gonna get rid of that. This is great. I love this. This is Sleek Vitality Foundation. I really like this product. It's more or less empty now because I've used it a lot. I've got some left, so I'm gonna keep it, but this just matches my tan so well. I can't express. This is in the shade 05, and it's just a really nice olivey tone which matches my like fake tans really well. I love that foundation. Then the My Perfect Colour foundation is actually the one I put in my makeup bag, so it is this one, but I believe it's been sort of redone. So this one I had ages ago. This is the newer one. Yeah, this is the My Perfect Colour Longwear foundation. I don't know if there's anything left in here, but it is a much lighter shade to the new one that I bought. You can see the difference in colour there. This I absolutely adore in the summer. It's so nice when you want just a lightweight coverage and just to sort of even out the skin tone. Perhaps you've got a tanned body and not a tanned face. I like to use this to even myself out. This is really great. I think it's probably almost run out now. It feels very light, but I know I really enjoy this. I'm going to keep it until I want to buy another one. There's another new-ish foundation to me. This is the PS Matte foundation. Now I bought a matte one. I'm not really keen on matte foundations, but this isn't that matte, if you know what I mean. This is a great foundation as well. I really like that. Revolution Conceal and Hydrate is a great foundation. Not my favorite. I can't remember why. I think I did a video on it, sort of a review video, but I think I remember this being quite, was it greasy or sort of didn't last me very long. I can't remember what it is. I am going to keep it because it looks pretty much full, so I'm going to keep it, and maybe I just need to give it another go, but I haven't reached for this in the longest time. But Conceal and Define, I loved this foundation. I think there's still there's still some in here. There's not a lot in here, but there's still some in here, so I think I'm going to keep that. I really liked this one. Although people say this is a lot more drying than the Hydrate, I really liked the Conceal and Define, so I'm going to keep that also. Fast Base Stick Concealer. Again, use that for cream bronzer. I really enjoy these sort of sticky stick products for my cream contours. Now, if you have been watching my channel for a while, you know that I used to absolutely love this foundation. This is the Revolution Pro Foundation Drops. These used to be my go-to so long. Like, I love this foundation. This is more or less empty, and I just haven't repurchased it because I've had a lot of other foundations to use, so I just haven't repurchased them. I'm gonna get rid of it because it's more or less empty, but I love this foundation. This little baby has gotten me the most, this is so sad, but this foundation has literally got me the most views on any video I've posted on YouTube. It's insane. Our video, I do not know why, but it did so well, and it is still doing well. Like, people are still viewing it, still commenting. I don't know why, but because of that reason, this might be super sentimental, but I'm gonna keep the foundation. Like, it's done so well that I'm just like, I don't want to get rid of it. Is that weird? Is that super sad? But anyway, I will link the video if you want to check it out. It's crazy how well it's done, and I don't know why. Like, it's nothing crazy. The video is just a normal foundation review, you know. So this is so empty, but it's such a great foundation. So this is the Maybelline 24-hour Super Stay full coverage foundation. I'm sure you must have seen or heard about this when it came out. It was so beyond popular. Everyone loved it and raved about it, and I think that's probably when I purchased it, and honestly it lives up to its expectation, that is for sure. I really enjoy this foundation. Other end, a nice full coverage but cheap foundation is the Ordinary one. This is the Coverage Foundation High Coverage Foundation by The Ordinary. I'm sure you also heard about this hype, because everybody loved it, and I can see why. It's a great foundation. So it's a little bit light for me and a little bit on the yellow side, so I should probably get a more sort of neutral toned colour, but this is a great foundation and it's like £5, so you really cannot complain. Okay, so the little tub is filling up quite nicely. Oh, I think I got this from Poundland. I think it's probably supposed to be for like food, but who cares? This is filling up my makeup really well, and we should not have any spillages. Okay, so that is the end of part 1 of my declutter and pack. I've done a lot here and we've got through a lot of products, so I think I'm going to put this video into 2 parts. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in part 2.